Hello, everyone. I just felt like going live. See, there's a lot of drama and all that garbage going on, so I just figured I'd go live and give people a place to come in and talk about cop watching or audits or whatever they like. Please come on in and enjoy the fun. Oop. Do, 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 do. Hey, Hope, Happy. Hey, Tony. Copy an invite so y'all can join if you like. Tony, Hope, Happy. And I'll put up a video while we're all waiting for people to join. Hey, Sydney Renee, nay, 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 nay. Hey, I'm innocent. I didn't do nothing yet. Okay. This is 5150. She's a auditor cop watcher down in Tennessee. I like her videos because she doesn't get too nasty with the cops. Let me know if you can hear it. Ooh. I like how far she stays away from the cop scene and gives respect to the person being pulled over and
Hey,
the
mystery.
cop. And she has a good sound of voice. Yeah, I heard he got a ticket.
Hey, Miss Joe. Hey, Scarlett. Sorry, Scarlett. It's a higher rank.
All right, putting that on pause. Hey, Tony.
Yo, what's up, Odin? What's up, man?
Not much. Just seen a lot of drama today. It's like, ugh. So I figured I'd do something different. See, I don't hate auditors, cop watchers. There's just certain attitudes that I don't like.
Right?
You know, she's at a reasonable distance. The cop ain't worried, and they're going on about their business.
And she's not screaming, fuck the voting.
Yeah, or blow me, or suck a
Right.
big dick, or anything like that.
Now, if the cop comes over being a dickhead to them, being all unprofessional, then sometimes it's, called for, but, most of the time they go overboard with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's better ask for their name and number, and usually they'll get lippy and walk away.
No, I don't have a lot of people. If they don't really know me, they think I have a problem with authority, and I don't, Odin. We need the police. You know. I don't have a problem with authority. I just have a problem with bullies that have that authority.
Sorry. There's some cops that over exercise their authority, yes. And there's some that just like, you leave me the hell alone, I'll leave you the hell alone, and we'll go about our business.
Right.
Unless you break the law, then fuck, that's what we pay them to do, is to get you.
Yeah. There's still some good cops out there, man. They got into it for the right reasons, and they still in it for the right reasons. Um. Unfortunately, I'm sure, 90% of them, 95% of them get into it for the right reasons, but unfortunately, they get into it with the wrong law enforcement agency, wrong city, or whatever. Because not all law enforcement agencies are just completely dirty, and some of your smaller towns are. Some of them can be crooked as could be, but some of them are really classy cops, man. They still act like the old timey um, heroes. They supposed to be heroes. They the ones that are supposed to be the heroes, man. You know.
Hey, Trump tard. Are they supposed to be the heroes? Yes. Yeah, a lot of people are complaining, oh, I don't see a lot of good cops. Well, a true hero doesn't brag on how heroic he is. He just does his job or his duty or whatever his job is, does it without wanting recognition.
Well, I don't. What I mean by a hero is he's the first one to walk a old lady across the street. Things like that. The first person to hold a door open for somebody. That's a hero in my book. Somebody that stands for standards and um, being respectful. When this day and age, it's just hard to find that this day and age.
There's a hero there. It's hard to find heroes in badges, out of badges, everyday citizens. As for
Exactly, exactly.
everybody's out for the next cut of bread or the next cut of money. It's like, really? You ain't gonna have it when you're dead. But why fucking bother? Hey, Miss Renee.
Hello.
Oh, she just porn bombed us.
Oh no, trust me, I know the
Oh,
whole.
Lord.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
hold
born.
on. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh, corn bombing us, huh? No, she showed us her kitty cat.
She showed us a pussy.
There you go. I showed you my pussy.
Oh goodness. No, I know what you mean, though, about that whole.
There you go. I showed you my pussy.
Hey, Miss Joe. That is Cindy Renee and Tony the Tyrant Hunter, I believe.
Yeah, I don't never go audit or nothing, so that's kind of been like an inside joke, I guess. I've been thinking forever about shortening my name to just Tony the Tyrant, but I'm not really a tyrant. I'm not a bully or nothing, so that don't really fit either. So
You are a tyrant. Just change it to Tony the
Hey,
Tyrant.
hey Tony, I
just
got a question to ask
Tony.
you. Tony,
Go
I got a
ahead.
question to ask you.
Any question anybody has to ask me, by all means, ask.
Okay, you get these so-called First Amendment fighters, auditors, frauditors, scammers, whatever you want to fucking call them, and somebody calls them a bitch, whatever, and they're the first ones to time them out over free speech. Yet they want free speech in a police station where my tax money goes, and you're calling one of my workers, let's say, a bitch or anything like that. Shouldn't I have the same right of being upset?
Well, but you see, the whole freedom of Yeah, but see, the whole freedom of speech thing, Odin, is to redress our government. You
Yep,
can't look at the man beside you and say, "Hey, dude, suck my dick," and not expect him to reach over and slap the shit out of you,
I
or
I get
or attack you back. You
I
know what I
get
mean?
I get that, but on the Constitution, it's these three famous fucking words that everybody looks past. We the people hold these true self-evidence, right? So we the people are the government, right? When we elect,
Right,
let's say Trump in, Biden, or whoever's going to be president,
right,
we the people give them the power.
right.
So we the people have to get used to free speech too, right?
I know where you're going with this, and I think to an extent we should be able to walk down the street and say anything we want to
No,
anybody. You know?
We the people are telling these, hey, we want this law, this law, this law when we vote Biden or Trump in.
can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
The difference is, you're right, because I agree with you 90% of the time. I get tired of them walking around yelling, "I want free speech," but they go in their chat rooms and they yell, "Shut up," um, because they say, "This is my living room. You can't say nothing." Okay, well, that makes no sense for the most part. But when it goes to walking down the street, if you use your free speech, the police are going to tell you if your words become fighting words, then those are no longer free speech words. Those can be taken as disorderly conduct words.
Yep.
So if you walk up to Tony, say, "Kiss my ass," and Tony takes it offensively and punches you in the face, then your words then became fighting words. If you walk up to me and say, "Kiss my ass," and I kiss you, of course, I'd kiss your face because, it's be the same thing. Then see, I took it as a joke, and see, then I didn't find them as fighting words. So when you say something to somebody, you have to be careful as to how they're going to take it.
So people need to be less sensitive.
People need to watch who they're talking to, and people. Well, number one, the world needs to be less sensitive. I mean, the world's
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, I'm offended. I'm offended. I'm offended." Um, but as far as these auditors in their rooms, first of all, I would love to see these auditors teach their rooms. Did I say I'd love to see these auditors teach their rooms about the First Amendment, about free speech? Um, because don't be so whiny on the free speech. Teach them what the free speech is. Teach them what the exercising it means. Half the people don't even know what the First Amendment is. Um, so that they know when they go out there, they know. A lot of people don't even know that it means addressing your government. They think it means just opening your mouth and spewing forth words. And they're saying, well, it's my living room and blah, blah, blah. Well, if you're at your living room, are you going to, they say, well, I'll block you and I'll ban you. Well, if you're in my living room, am I going to pick you up and throw you out the door the first time you say something different? Well, no, I might, we had a little bit of a disagreement. I, Tony's at my house and he says something cross to me. Am I going to pick him up and pitch him out the door the first time? Or are we going to maybe discuss his cross word? I mean, what is that? What society is? Is we just throw everybody out the door because we have a crossword? That's where we go back to. How are we going to treat each other? Are we going to throw each other out the door?
Yeah. And I hope you understand, Tony. I wasn't coming at you. Just talking with you. Hey,
No,
Glenn.
no, oh no, no, man. We've been knowing each other long enough now.
Just I find that ironic that auditors get offended over the word bitch or cunt or whatever, and they time your ass out. It's like, really? But yet you'll go out and call a cop a cunt or a bitch. Where's you going to draw the line? They're
Well,
at
that's an
work. They're at work, and it's just you're assaulting my workers and your workers and Cindy's workers.
Well, that's
So the
another
line
thing.
just
If
kind of
you look at
don't
some of
cross.
these you look at some of these auditors, they will get right in these cops' faces, basically.
Yeah,
And
but
they
let's
will
be honest.
scream and yell,
They
and
wouldn't
they
do
will.
that if that person didn't have a badge on and wasn't trying to be professional.
But I'm saying they will scream and yell, and they will carry on like they lost their mind. But then when they get in their channels, somebody barely says something to them, and they throw them out. Well,
No
wait a
play,
minute. You're
no
so
play.
tough, but somebody barely says something to you, and you're kicking them out. Where's your big tough guy persona you had on 2 hours ago with a cop?
They can dish it, but they can't take it.
Yeah,
That's a good way
that's
to
what I
put it.
call a snowflake when it's in the dark, right? And they fluttering all around and they good, but when it comes to light and a real man's around, they melt, start crying like a little bitch.
Yep.
That's a good way to put it.
See, that's the problem with these nowadays. Back in the old days, real men check idiots. Let's just put it like that. Real men check dumbasses.
Uh, then you got these so-called men out there harassing females. Uh,
What is that? Oh, just because women aren't as you just say it like this, women aren't as proper as they used to be, right? They cuss like men do now. Even a lot of the women nowadays they suck my dick. I mean, that don't mean we can treat them like they just dogs. I don't know. I guess I'm just old school, man. I try to treat women, I hold them to a certain standard until they make me think otherwise or know otherwise. Still, even at that point, I don't blatantly disrespect them.
I know what you're saying.
I try to treat women equal.
Hound dog them all, huh?
Uh, bleed the, you bleed the same color, I should say.
Well, you know what? It's hard for a man, but we're all close to the same age. I'm a tad older than you two, I believe. Um, but we're in the same age bracket, let's put it that way. It's hard for a man to really know how to treat a woman when the woman is out there yelling, "I'm so independent. I don't need a man." Um, women's rights and this and that and whatever and blah 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 blah. And but she's out there and she's carrying on. But then the minute a guy yells and calls her cunt and calls her this and calls her that, then she cries foul.
Yep.
And it's like, wait a minute. You've been carrying on that you're just macho and you're this and you're that. But then the minute a man calls you a name, you think the world's coming to an end and you think everybody should stick up for you, but you didn't need men. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. But I'm no man to. Never mind.
1 minute you need a man to go pick up the bar of soap that fell on the floor or whatever. Next minute, oh, I could do it my damn self. It's like, make up your mind, you know.
I don't know. My wife gets so freaking mad at me. We'll be in town and some lady will be getting mad at me and going off on me. And I'm like, lady, I'm not going to argue with you. Where's your husband? Where's your brother? Where's your daddy? You know, I don't have time to argue with women.
Oh, it's fun.
But I'll beat that old man's ass if they don't leave me alone. You know, if the old man come up, I'm not just gonna jump right on him. I'm gonna be like, look, man, get your old lady. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Do something with her, man. Please, man. I'm gonna have to take it out on you, dog. You know, I won't say that at first. I'll tell him, please, man, do something with your old lady, you know? If you don't, then I'll tell him. If you don't, I'm gonna do something with you.
oh, I'm trying to figure out how to put this. I don't think it's a man's job to, the husband's job to put his wife into place. Sometimes just say, hey, quit being a bitch, shut up, leave me the hell alone, and move on. Don't lay hands on her. Just
Yeah,
like
I'm not.
with a
Yeah,
bitch and
I
just
see what
move
you're
on.
saying. Yeah, I'm not asking him to beat her up or cuss her out. I'm just asking him to get her and, take her on or something,
Yeah.
Because all men ain't gonna put up with that. Some men will cuss her out and even swing on her. Man, I don't believe in that.
Cuss it out. There comes a point when you need to, or you need to cuss somebody out. Man or a woman. You have to play it equal. Take the gender out of it altogether and say a person.
I guess it all depends on the circumstances.
Yeah. Like if she's coming at you with a knife, you're going to say words at her. Hey, bitch, come at me with a knife.
Put the knife away. You're not going to be really polite about it. Honey, dear,
Can I
please put the
please
knife
have the
away.
knife? Can I please have the knife, ma'am?
Sweetheart, may I have that knife back?
Yeah. Well, by the way, that was 5150. She's in Tennessee. People must be interested in the damn drama.
What?
Oh, Paulie's doing live.
Yeah.
Brian's doing live. It's like, God, this drum's getting old.
Who's 5150?
Oh, Reba.
Oh. See, that's it too. I'm tired of this, uh, some of these channels that can't get off, doing the same subject over and over and over and over.
Yeah, same people bashing over and over and over. Which some of them may deserve it. I don't know the whole backstory on all that. You know,
Then you get, yeah, that gets old. Then you get some ladies where they think they're weaker than men. In some areas, yes. Other areas, by far, they're more superior than men. Well, they can't lift 100 pounds. Why can't they? You know,
I can't lift 100 pounds.
we
you
can't
know,
say.
my wife's in the restaurant industry. She's been managing places, but she's always said that men work better than the women when it comes to being servers.
I'll keep my mouth shut there.
Well, she said not no not all men, right? But the percentage was higher of men being better than women. They were more attentive, more patient. That wouldn't be me. I agree. That I have no patience, especially for a rude customer.
I
I could,
have, I have
I
no
could,
patience, man. Just, ugh.
right?
Somebody said, did you hear about Eric and crew?
Yeah, Eric got a ticket, and there was a pedal. Sorry about that. There was a pedal there, and Eric 303, Bird, and Friends of Cove, and a pedal. So I stopped watching once I found that out. I like Bird. I like Eric older videos. 303 is pretty cool.
So all they did was get a ticket.
From what I've heard, yes.
And what all was there?
I believe he got arrested for disorder, or not arrested, but a ticket for disorderly.
Yeah, something about being loud or something. Yeah.
Or they, my opinion was Eric and maybe Bird disorderly or harassing. I'd say disorderly because people are trying to eat and they're walking back and forth screaming, fuck the police. And you're trying to eat with your family. Yeah, that's a little disorderly. Mouse I'd just arrest because he's a piece of shit. Sorry.
Wait, Mouse was out there with him?
From what I heard, yes.
Oh my goodness, Lord, boy,
Hence the
he just weaseling his way all up in there with him, huh? Man,
I don't know. I quit after him buying the land. Him and I used to actually be friends and talk on the phone, but after he bought that land, we had a little bit of a parting of ways.
who's that?
Eric,
Uh
after he
he's
bought after he bought that land.
he's still up on charges, isn't he?
Oh yeah,
Federal
oh
and a
yeah.
couple others.
He's got lots of charges. But when he's time to need more bail, he'll be asking for it, even though he just bought land.
That's when he goes and puts his land up for pawn, or not pawn, for bail.
Yeah, right.
This thing with Hunter, I hope gets settled. He goes to court and is found guilty. Hey, he's guilty, guys.
right. I continue to encourage him. I told him like 6 or 7 months ago, might have been a little longer, that I've been down that road, that if they needed any advice or encouragement or just somebody to talk to, you know, you just don't know how much it helps to have somebody in your corner that's been down that road.
Yeah. You might hate me for saying this. Right now, I think they need to stay the fuck off YouTube. Get their personal life together. And if they have an interaction with the police, they record it, put it on YouTube, make it private. That way they have the evidence held. And just keep working, get a real job, work hard, save it up, buy a house, and
Well, see, this is the
raise your
thing.
kids.
This is the thing. People has told them y'all need to get off YouTube. People has told them, because I think Golden has let it been known. I don't know if y'all know this, but mommy of Minnie, has did all the steps to get the kids back. He hasn't.
Yes.
Okay, and so people's been telling her, oh, she needs to leave him. I I don't encourage that unless he just ain't gonna do it and just do what he needs to do. I don't know what's holding this dude back. I
Tony,
don't know. I don't know.
Tony, she could have already had the kids back.
Right.
Th-
That's what I
There's
was just
court
saying.
paperwork that says she would have had the kids back had she left him.
Right.
Why would you not have left him?
See, I
Hey,
just found out about all of that after the whole money drive and stuff. Um,
hey Sam.
like I tell everybody, they ask me, you feel bad about donating. Now I'm like, no, look. I'd have let that money go. That was a seed I planted. Hopefully, something great will still grow out of that, right?
But I'm just saying, now that you know, would you not have let? You and I are dating. I would have left you.
She should have left him already. I agree with that. One
But
hundred percent,
you and I are
Cindy.
dating. You and I are dating. Would you not have left and said, "Get our kids. I will be living at the motel, and
Well,
we will can take care of things that way."
well, see, that's what I don't know if you've heard any of my testimony, Cindy, but I've lived that route. I left my first wife because she wouldn't straighten up. I was going, me and her both were going through parenting classes, counseling classes, and all that because her mama put allegations and had our baby taken from us when I was 18, right? So my ex wife got hooked on meth. So I ended up having to just walk away from my first marriage. And I ended up getting custody of my daughter, raising her by myself for a few years before I met the woman that I'm with now. And I've been with her for 20 something years, you know? My
So
daughter's
you
28 now.
so you know how it should be done.
Wait, what?
So you know how to do it the right way.
Right. That's what I was telling y'all. I done told these two
Yeah.
kids that I can help them. I've been down this road.
Takes a man.
I didn't have anybody in my corner back then that had been through it and could encourage me. I didn't even have an old lady anymore. I was doing it by my damn self at 18 years old. I got her by the time I was 19. It took me uh, uh, 8 to 10 months, somewhere in there. It took me to get her back. So, I didn't have nobody to help me. I was way younger than they are, but they
Mm-hmm.
can do it, but they just don't want to do it, I guess,
They don't
Cindy.
want to do it. You're right.
Exactly.
It takes
You're
a man.
100% right.
That's what I'm figuring out here lately.
It takes a.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a man and a woman to raise a child. It takes a boy to fuck. It takes a girl to fuck.
Mm-hmm. All this is on court paperwork now. This is stuff they can't deny.
Oh,
They're still waiting to go. The court, though.
if she would have left him already, maybe that would have put a fire in his ass and made him straighten up. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what his deal is, why he ain't doing it. He's saying it's because he ain't finishing his thing. This is what he's making it out. He's not finishing his end of the deal because he's still got open court cases, and that has something to do. What does that have to do with you finishing parenting classes, counseling classes, and home
That
visits?
makes sense. One has nothing to do with the other.
Exactly. I know what it has. I've been down this road, right? I smoked weed the whole time. I had such a good relationship with the OCS. I smoked weed the whole time, Cindy, but I did what I had to do,
It's because
right?
the
I,
difference
I
is because
worked.
you wanted to.
I
You
was
wanted
18 years
to.
old. I had my own place. I had a job. I held my job down, and I got my kid back. And them people respected me for that because they said they'd never seen young men doing that.
But the difference is because you wanted the kid back. You wanted to complete it.
Exactly.
You wanted
Exactly.
to. He don't have the want. He don't have the drive to because he don't want to.
Now, if they would have, now, don't get me wrong, Cindy, if they said, look, Tony, you got to start taking drug tests. Boom, I'd have quit smoking. You hear me?
Hmm.
Hey, it's nothing more important than my kids.
Yep. But you had the drive behind it. You had a goal. That's basically the way to put it. Is you had a goal. The goal was to get that kid in your arms. That was your goal.
It was so cool when I went to get the final paperwork, custody paperwork from the OCS's office. The lady over my case, Miss Rutherson, I still remember her name. She was there and she said, "Look, we normally don't do this, but my boss is here and his boss is here," and they were all in tears and telling me, because it's rare to see young men that young, by themselves without a woman handling business like that.
Oh, I could imagine it was young. It was rare.
I'm back. I gotta go get a cigarette. Damn bad habit.
You want cancer? Go ahead. Go get one.
Eh, we all die sooner or later.
Go get that nail in your coffin. Go ahead.
You can get cancer from smoking weed too.
Yeah, whatever. Go get your cancer stick. We'll wait.
At least I'm getting high doing
Fucker.
Go, go on, go get your cancer. Go ahead, I'll
I
wait.
got it.
So Sam's report.
Here's Sam's report. Mammy 69. Yeah, Mammy beat up poor Tammy Linland. Just kidding.
Mammy, mammy. I don't know who in the crap, the exact person you were screaming at last night. I am so proud of you.
I was
Because
kind of getting a boner over her
whoever
yelling
you
at
were
the
screaming
person.
at, gosh, I was enjoying it.
Yeah, who was she screaming at? I don't remember.
Somebody named Barb, but gosh, I was enjoying that because it was like, yes,
Hey, Navy.
whoever you was, it was like, yes, you go, girl. I mean, that was just like, that was somebody, it was like taking back your power. I mean, it was awesome.
She was going hard, huh?
She was, I mean, she was laying it out, telling it like it was. You didn't even have to know no story behind it, no backstory, no plot, no nothing. You just knew the person's name was Barb,
Oh,
but you just knew that whoever it was just like she was just laying into, and it was awesome. It was just like somebody taking back their power,
okay, Grim, I see
and
ya.
it was awesome.
It was like a cat with her claws out ready to pounce, and she pounced.
She
Yes.
did. It was like taking
Yes.
6 months worth of aggression just came out, and she's like, I've had enough, and I'm letting it go.
It's like, man,
Well,
Yeah.
she's a good friend of mine. I'm kind of know what was all going on, and it's been building for a long, long, long time. And people make assumptions that they probably shouldn't make.
I
And
I did make an assumption that it was awesome.
she 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 usually is quiet, you know, and I've seen her like that a few times, and you know, I think it was deserving. You know, is what it is, and she let him have it.
sorry, I'm still here. Just going to grab the video.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
sorry you're here too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
okay, I got it.
Cindy
I'm
got
just
that one,
kidding.
boy.
I cannot sleep. I swear to God, I will go to sleep for 20 minutes and wake up, and go to sleep for 20 minutes and wake up.
I got a rubber ballot. Oops, there goes Grim. I gotta support Teresa's one video. She has a coffee cup up for sale. I'll play it.
What? Where did Grim go?
You scared him off, you bully.
Grim loves me. Shut up. Where'd he go?
You scared him off. You told him you were sorry he was here.
I didn't say no such thing.
I heard it. Let's see.
I didn't say nothing. Where'd he go? Tell
Oh,
me or
look,
I'm leaving.
He's back. I just gotta pop him up. Ah, shit. Give me a minute.
he got bad connection, probably.
There we are. No, the person we were talking about actually called me, and I said I'm on Odin's panel giving you praise, and she's like, "Oh, bye," and hung up. So, yeah, she just got tired of it, and it's been a long
Oops.
time coming. Probably when you're listening.
This is Teresa's one video about lose fake car crash.
Oh, yeah.
September 2020.
I'll scroll down so you can see.
That
There's
is
a T-shirt
awesome.
one.
Wait, who is that? That's somebody kissing on Tammy.
Who's kissing on Tammy?
Whatever was on the screen just now, it looked like it was somebody on there kissing Tammy. It might have been somebody else. I don't know.
One of them little squares.
Yeah. Back to your main page.
Okay, whoever wanted to kiss Tammy.
That's
That was scary.
a nightmare.
He has a face that only his mother could love. I'm sorry, that was wrong. Let's see. Loose fake wreck. Corroborated mug. December 2020. And here's a back. The cult of the Kool-Aids. And here's Lady Dies.
Mark, are you up? Oh.
Oop.
Boy, I could pump that shit out. My old lady got all that shit here. I can make hats, shirts, all that.
The funeral coin. Okay, I better stop sharing that.
You better be good.
Oop, Grim crashed again.
69 Mammy's in here, Grim.
Yeah,
Did
she's
you?
right there.
He said she wasn't in here.
She was.
I'm so confused. Mammy, is that you? Is Grim trying to confuse me?
No, she's not.
He was probably checking to see if it was a fake one. I guess. I don't know.
I'm here. Grim's trying to confuse me, Mammy.
Hey, Grim, I see ya. What are you smoking, brother? And do you share?
It just said something went wrong. Please try again. I don't know. But no, she called me and I only have one phone.
Oh,
So it knocks me off of a panel if I'm on the panel and someone calls me. Normally no one calls me.
no, I was just telling him how much I was proud of you last night. And then
Yes.
Grim said you wasn't here. And then Grim keeps popping in
Oh
and
no,
out. Grim's on
yeah.
drugs. Mammy,
Yeah, see,
Grim's
she
on
popped out
drugs.
for a minute. She popped out for a minute and called me. Was listening to the phone, so she wasn't listening to Odin panel. So yeah, it was
Mammy,
just for
watch. Grim
a
keeps
moment.
popping in and out. He's on drugs.
Yeah, they're not really anything any good anymore. But you know,
He's not on drugs, but yet he looks like that.
I did have a beer. I did have a beer yesterday or day before. I don't know.
Damn, that must have been some strong ass liquor then. Oof.
Well,
Holy
Hey,
cow.
I haven't been able to have a beer for a year,
That
and
moonshine.
I can have a beer now. I'm legal. I'm allowed to drink. I can go into places that sell alcohol now. Woohoo!
They still have that stupid
he
law
finally
in
turned
California. Yeah.
21.
No, I
Grim, they still have that stupid law in Ohio where if you're a felon, you can't go in a liquor store.
I'm not a felon. I was just
You
a
are too.
misdemeanor. I'm a misdemeanor. That was it. Aggravated menacing. It's a
Yeah, you
misdemeanor.
shot your house, you bully.
Yes, yes.
Who in their right
But
mind
yeah,
shoots their floor?
there's
Grim,
nothing under it. There's nothing under it. I know this. I practically built the whole house. I
Nothing in your
mean,
brain to make you shoot your floor either.
I can
I'm sorry, Grim. It was a serious situation. I'm sorry.
fix it. I can plug the hole pretty simple. Anyway, um,
said to behave.
I am. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's crap wood anyway. It's not like a decent floor.
Oh, that's the
It is
excuse.
tongue
That's
and
the
groove.
excuse.
It is tongue and groove. Okay,
Yeah.
but
That's how I'm
it's
going to get my husband to
it's
replace
not
stuff.
really
I'm going to
like
shoot it.
hardwood crap. Use a 12 gauge. It'll do a lot better. Um, but yes, they still have that rule that you know, you can't go in any restaurants except fast food pretty much and a couple of buffets, but then once COVID hit, the buffet shut down. So, I couldn't go anywhere.
That's right.
Really.
You can't go in fast food and shoot the floor.
Well,
Oh,
most of the fast food places were closed down, and you couldn't go in. Period. I couldn't carry a gun either. Okay, I couldn't possess a weapon, or I would go back to jail. But yeah, I couldn't go to like Applebee's and eat. Uh, Nope, can't go
Teach you
inside.
for killing your house.
Hmm?
Teach you for killing your house.
You can't even see the hole. You can't. Even once I told the police where to look, they took them forever. The deputies, it took them forever.
why'd you even tell them?
I didn't think
Ever,
I'd done anything
had you ever heard
wrong.
of Lido cops?
I
No,
didn't
don't lie
think
to a
I
cop.
did anything wrong. I will never talk to a cop again the rest of my life.
You ever never heard of suicide by house?
No, no, I've never heard of that one really. How do you do that? Because I might be interested in that.
Shoot the house.
It didn't shoot back. It didn't work.
Because you killed it. You
Then how
shot
is that
first.
suicide? Then how do I get
I
in the
don't know. I'm
house to
running my
kill me?
mouth.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm running my mouth.
Hey, if somebody wants to shoot me in the head, I'll shake their damn hand first. I swear to God I will. I can't wait
Shoot you
to
in the
die. I
head.
can't wait to die. Okay? I can't.
Shut up. I'm coming
That's
down there and shoot you if you don't
graduation.
sit.
That's
Stop it.
graduation. That means I've finished what I have to do here and I can move on. Can't
You
wait.
stop
Can't do
saying
it
that. I'm
myself.
driving down. Stop it.
I hate to tell you this, Cindy.
Stop it.
I hate to tell you
Grim,
this.
you better be careful. She might shoot your other house.
I don't care. I really don't want to tell you this, Cindy. It'll probably be a shock to you.
What? What?
Everything dies. Everything. And guess what the first step of death is?
You get to
Have it?
go to heaven. I know
No.
this.
The first step of death. The first step for death. What is it? In order to have a death, you have to have step one. What is it? It's real
The
simple.
mortuary.
No. It's called life. As soon as
Called.
something is alive, it's going to die. And that's the first step of death.
It's called what?
Life.
Life?
Life.
Hey,
Life.
KW.
It's the way it works.
LIFE.
Yeah, Life. Life.
Hold on. I need to ask KW a question.
Yep.
Did you send that skull to Jeff yet?
With skull. I like skulls.
Oh, the goat skull or some shit like that?
Oh, cool.
Cindy forced me to ask that.
I don't know nothing about no skull. I don't know why he thinks I don't have any clothes on either. KW's lost his mind.
Don't send you a freak like that.
Death is. What are you talking about? Have you been drinking? After death is life? But I thought
No,
I was.
the first step of death is life. You cannot have a death
Without
without a
being
life.
alive. You
So
can't
the
die
first,
without being alive.
yeah, you can't have a death without being alive. So the first step of death is life.
You have to be alive in order to be able to die.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
but people
alive. Now
don't.
I'm dead.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Okay, you're alive. And if you
Yep.
keep talking about dying,
I
I'm going to
want
come up
my
here and kill
inheritance.
you.
Why? That was what I wanted to do is my business. I learned a lot about it.
Well, we don't want you to die yet. So
I,
stop saying it.
I'm not going to die yet, but I can't wait until I do because that means I've graduated. God has said, "Hey, you're done here. Let's go to the
I
next
know.
thing."
Isn't that so exciting?
I
Just
know.
talking about
Yes.
that is so exciting.
That's why I'm like, I can't wait. I'm not going to do it myself, but that's cheating. And then he'll probably make me do it all over again, which God, I don't want to have to do that.
That
So
is so. When you stop and think about it, just think about the whole thing. That just gets so exciting.
So
since
obviously y'all don't believe in reincarnation.
I do believe in reincarnation.
I do
Oh
I
wait,
too.
believe that when I'm done here, I'm going to reincarnate in the heaven. That I do.
yeah,
If
I,
but
that's what
that's
you
not
call
rein. Yeah,
reincarnation.
but that's not reincarnation in the sense of how we know it, and figure these.
No, that's
You
how
know,
you are thinking of it. No.
you know what I mean? Like,
okay, hey Tony,
oh my goodness,
I
Cindy,
got a
don't be
short
mean to me.
book, and it's really makes you think a lot about stuff like this. And it's about reincarnation, and it's also about heaven. Um, and it's called Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Read that book. I'm telling you, it'll teach you
Uh,
all kinds of crap.
I always wonder why you had these deja vu moments, like you've been there before and heard that exact word or sound or singing something or whatever. I don't know if y'all have ever experienced that.
Cindy's probably a naked sweetheart, though. She is probably
Cindy is
sitting there.
Cindy
Hey,
is in her
Noli.
clothes.
Yeah, we don't know that. She probably is sitting there naked and talking on the mic, and you know.
I can flip my camera on. You're gonna see I'm sitting in here in shorts and a red shirt.
Hey, Noli.
You
For
could
some
get
reason, I
dressed
can't
before you turn the
see that.
camera on. We don't know.
Hell, she's probably in a G string as far as we know.
I'm naked under my clothes all the time, so I'm naked,
Well, that's true.
clothed or not. At some point,
Nobody said, "Oh my God, I thought I was gonna find intelligence in here."
not with
Intelligence in Odin's room?
not with me up
You
Hey,
here. There
came
ain't
to the
no
wrong
intelligence
No
in here.
room.
lady, no lady.
I'm just trying to make one fucking list, and I can't even make one list.
What kind
What
of list are
list?
you trying to make?
He wants to make a list. It don't matter what, just make one.
I'm
Oh,
making a list
Oh,
and
not a
checking
creepy,
it
not
twice.
a creepy, nasty
Gonna
list, like a
find out
federal list.
who's naughty or nice. Odin is coming to town.
so I mean, you want to be on a
Oh, troll list would be nice.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I just found out I'm on Lou's list. I don't know if that's good or bad.
And
I
you
didn't
know,
know Lou had a list. I don't know nothing about it.
What?
Hey,
I don't
Joey
care
made a
if I'm on a
video about
list.
me tonight.
Joey?
Uh huh.
Really?
Yes, I'm a lion. Cindy is a lion, old hag,
He
and
ain't like
she
me
needs
either.
Jesus.
But I need to thank him. Joey did us Ohioans a big, humongous favor, and I want to thank him for moving out of the state because our average intelligence jumped so high when he left. And I have to thank him for that. It makes us all look better. It really does as Ohioans. So
Well, I don't know. Have you seen some of the people in Ohio? Whew.
yes, I have, but
Odin.
that was kind of one of the you know
If stealing oxygen was a crime, a lot of Ohioans would be in jail.
well that
Odin.
that might be. Um,
That's true. We got some pretty stupid people.
I mean, at least we're not as bad as Texas. I mean, Jesus Christ, they're out there in Texas just going crazy. Oh, Odin. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm kidding. I actually like Texas. Been
Is
there
there
a few
any-
times.
Did you see? Yesterday we made the top state in Ohio, top state in the country for COVID. Not a
Really?
clue. Yes, we did.
I can't believe that over New York because they were like,
The universities last week exploded with it.
oh, what's all them people from other places coming here? That's what it is.
Well, it's all them people crammed together.
Bank, thankfully, it won't be in my county. I live in a nothing county that hardly does much.
All
do.
the universities are crammed together, so.
Yeah, we have a bunch of them here. Yeah, are pretty close. Um, no, KW. What we're doing is you can send them to me. Any donations that people are questioning, send them to me because I'm a piece of shit, and I'll just spend it on whatever I feel
Hey,
like.
Noli.
I'll tell you that straight
Hey,
up, and you can send it to me, and nobody will get mad that I didn't spend it on what I said I would.
I'm mad.
I'll just spend it on whatever, but it'll probably be a vehicle. Would probably be
What did you say? Whose money are you stealing?
anybody that has a problem donating to anybody, they can donate to me because
Oh,
I won't promise what I'll spend it on. I'm
Let's
just
just
oh,
gonna
rob
you
a bank.
spend it.
It'll be faster.
You know that way. Do what?
Let's rob a bank. It'll be faster.
Rob a bank?
Yeah, come on. Let's go.
I
I'll be
just
your
got off
wheelman.
probation. I'm not committing a crime. I
that's
He
what
trying he trying to
that's
put
what
you in
Robert
prison.
Bo- that's what Robert Bonar did.
did he really?
Yeah, that's his crime.
He robbed a bank?
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna have to figure talk to
That's fucking
Robert.
awesome. He just
He
went up 10 points in my book.
he's only like an hour away from me.
Well,
Um,
we better close your bank.
Coming out with the guns blazing.
You didn't know that?
nope.
Yeah, that's what he did.
He robbed a bank. That's
He
pretty
robbed a
ballsy,
bank.
actually. Did he get away with it? No.
No, he went to jail. He went to
Oh,
prison for a little bit of time.
well, I want somebody that robbed the bank and got away with it. I mean,
Hey, a buddy of mine got away with it, and he carried the money around for like 3 days trying to get caught. So he
yeah.
just wanted to go back to prison. On like day 4, he finally got caught, and he had all the money but like $30 on him.
We had a guy who he robbed a pizza joint, and as soon he robbed him, got the money, and sat down right in the middle of the lobby. And they're like, "Okay." He said, "So call the cops." And he sat down there. And the cops got there, and they're like, "What's going on?" And he said, "I can't do this." And they're like, "What?" And he said, "I just got out a week ago." And he said, "I don't know how to function." And they said, "Well, no problem. You're going back."
Institutionalized.
That's
Those
bullshit,
And
but
people
that's
out
what we
in
do to people. It's bullshit. That's what we do to people.
Right?
those those people out in like Washington are really weird.
I know,
Except for
right? Holy shit.
except for the sexiest woman alive, and she lives up there. So, hey, it's my buddy Sugar. I about called her by
Hey,
her real
sweet.
name. About called her by her real name.
You better. That's rude. You really shouldn't do that to her.
You're supposed to call me back, and you never did.
I
Hey,
almost doxed myself the
hold,
other day.
hold up. Sweet's in here before Joe's here. So is Joe in cuffs?
Oh, I don't know. I saw him earlier.
What, Joe?
Joe Cool.
Oh,
So
okay.
cool.
He's so. Oh, I hope he doesn't come out. I did some bad things today, and I upset a lot of people. And I got to eat crow tomorrow, and I don't want to.
What did you do?
I'll eat my crow tomorrow. Thank you.
Eat it tonight, because we
I
might
don't
not
want
see you
to.
tomorrow.
I don't want to. I will eat my crow tomorrow.
Oh,
Hey, Noli probably knows what happened over at Polly's. Did he shut it down,
Hey,
or did
sugar.
somebody shut it down? Or look at
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Finally
yeah.
wake up.
That's a sad fucking. I had to leave. I couldn't.
That
I
was just a
I
big
couldn't.
fight. That's all that was. That was just a mess. That's why I left Odin and came back, because somebody told me there's a big fight going on. So,
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the kid.
oh no. Polly was live streaming and everybody was fighting, and I don't know if he shut it down or if somebody else shut it down. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you,
And
there's no point in fighting. There really isn't. We've had some really, really interesting conversations, And I'm talking people from different ends of the spectrum when it comes to their opinion or how they feel about. We've talked about abortion. We've talked about politics. We've talked about
Where?
on my channel.
Oh no,
No,
I was talking about Polly's. Polly
And
Abor-
Crispy. It
abortion.
was
Polly
big.
Crispy.
Yeah, it
yeah,
was a big.
there's no reason to fight and act like retards like that. There just isn't.
It was a big. Yeah. Oh, I didn't say there was reason to. I'm just saying that's what was going on. I wasn't involved. I was just, I don't like fighting with people. I really don't. I
Oh,
could try
fighters
to get
can.
along with everybody except Cindy. Damn you,
Shut
Cindy.
up.
No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up, Grim.
Yeah, see? Or
Is she
that
bullying
Swedish
you?
sugar. That Swedish sugar, she's mean to me. Tells me she's
Hi,
going to call me
sweet.
back, and she never calls me back. That's
How
just
come everybody's.
awful.
Could it be you? If Sweet's mean to you and I'm mean to you, you're the common denominator.
It probably is true. I mean, I'm just a dirty old gimp. What the hell?
But see, if that's true, then that means that literally every relationship I've ever had that has failed, the only thing in common they have is me, so it's all my fault. I don't like that. What are you saying?
That's like when
Well,
my daughter. Oh, when she started her third marriage, I said, now remember, you're number 3. You're the common denominator.
well, I don't trust my own judgment anymore because of that. Because it seems like I'm the common denominator. Um, I think she is Navy. I really do. Anyway, um, I'm the one that pick them, and man, I've been picking really bad ones. So there's got to be something wrong with me. Either I attract horrific ones, or I'm attracted to horrific ones, and so yeah,
Or
I don't
you turn
even.
them into horrific ones because they weren't that way when you met them.
Yeah.
Well, when they're liars and cheaters, I don't know how I can make
Oh
them
yeah, that's
wise.
fucking yeah,
You
that's
wasn't.
a personal
So
fucking yeah.
You
yeah.
wasn't
I'm
putting
sorry, I
out
was
enough.
trying to make fun of you, man. Now I feel
Oh
bad.
yeah, no, they're liars. But I keep picking them, so I'm something.
You wasn't putting out enough. You should just
Yeah,
lay
I'm
on the
sure
bed
that
and
was it.
keep it up. You know.
Yeah, I'm sure
Could
that's.
it be because you shot their
Oh
house?
no, that's the first house I ever shot in my life.
Okay.
This was mine.
What are you
Well,
shooting
that's
your
true.
house for? It didn't do nothing to you.
Well, I was just trying to make a loud noise.
Oh.
I didn't want to reload with blanks. It
You
was
could have.
loaded with real Hornady, really wicked ammo, which I normally keep in it. And
Next time yell bang.
Okay.
that wouldn't have scared. See, I mean, I did break the law. I was trying to scare him, so I broke the law.
I still
Discharge
See,
a
don't.
weapon in city
I
limits.
still don't see how that is breaking the law.
read the statute.
I already did.
I
Trust me.
think
That
it's
After you told
horseshit
me
that
the
it is a
story, I
law.
read it.
it says if you scare someone, make them think that you're going to cause them harm or whatever. That's breaking the law. Now, if he would have been a minor, I would have been perfectly fine.
Well,
But
minors don't have rights or anything anyway, so.
yeah, but you're allowed to scare your own kids. Okay, I scared my own kid, but he was an adult. Okay, and I was trying to scare him. I was bluffing. As parents, you have to bluff sometimes. Now, I would
So
never hurt
nowadays we
my
can't
kid.
scare each other.
Right.
Haha, one bet.
I was bluffing, but I wanted him to think I would hurt him. I did. I was bluff. I wanted to scare him, say, "Cut your shit out." That's all I was doing was trying to stop the
So when in
insanity.
America did it become a crime to scare each other?
I don't know, but you read the statute. That's what it
I read
says.
it. After you
It's a
told me, I read it.
Well,
it's an Ohio
you can
misdemeanor.
manipulate any statute into fucking reading and being against, making almost anything against the law if you wanted it to. Um,
I don't
Well,
know.
that's
Like
what they
last
got him
week.
for. They got him for
It's like last week.
was it
Or
menacing?
sugar.
The law is
Sorry.
supposed to be understood by somebody as simple that has like a 4th or 5th grade education, and
Huh?
implemented by somebody who has a 4th or 5th grade education and no
You're
further.
gonna make me look it up.
Oh,
They got
okay.
you for menacing.
Hey, Graham.
And they have
Yeah.
convoluted it so fucking much that you need a damn lawyer to explain it to you.
3.2.
But ignorance is against the law, or is no excuse. But in my opinion, if you need a lawyer to explain it to you when you go to court, that's the judge saying that ignorance is totally an excuse and you can't be held culpable for your fucking ignorance.
Well, I'm gonna scare Odin just to see if he gets scared.
Graham, you can't
Yes.
yell boo, gotcha, and what else? Or scream at people because it might
It might
make them
scare him.
scared. So, how do you guys celebrate Halloween?
I
I don't
know.
know, but you can't say boo no more. I didn't pay attention to that. Do you have to use an object, or is it? Can your voice be? I didn't look at that.
I'm looking it up. That is not. Quit going to that page.
Why,
Ooh,
why are you going to Joshua Abrams' Pornhub account? Or
I'm
Graham?
not. Now I heard something. Um, that he's had some kind of traumatic burning or had to have some kind of like flame and had to have surgery on Cindy's favorite um, male appendage.
What?
That's what I heard. I don't know if that's
Okay, how come there's
true.
two Nolies?
Oh,
And the second one, the video isn't working.
okay. Here's what it says: no person shall knowingly cause another to believe that the offender will cause serious physical harm to the person or property of the other person's unborn, or a member of the other person's immediate family.
So you can't yell boo.
Evidently, I mean that's what it says. So let me see if I can find. Okay, wait a minute. This is the actual code. God, that's pretty much it.
So, Sweets, sorry to say this, you can't yell boo at anybody anymore.
Oh, it even goes on. Member of the family belief may be
Hey, Noli.
based on words or conduct. So you don't even have to say anything. Words or conduct of the offender that are directed at or identify a corporation, association, or other organization that employs the other person or to which the other person belongs. So even if you work somewhere and they scare somebody on your behalf, so I guess that would be like a
But it
haunted
said
house.
words, so that would be it.
Yep,
Boo! Don't
boo.
yell boo.
Yep, you can actually
Hey, Noli.
a
Hey,
misdemeanor.
my internet's being lame.
Oh, they got a bunch of. Wait a minute. If you read down part B, it's a bunch of other crap that can be people that are. It's mostly for uh, children's services and stuff. Um,
Okay, who asked about the appendage? Was that you, Odin?
that was me.
Appendage, like a wiener.
I had heard a rumor that Josh Abrams um, had some kind of traumatic injury to his nether region, and that's what I heard. Like burning, and had to have surgery to repair it. That's what I heard. Like
Like
it
recently, or
was a
like,
car wreck or house fire or whatever. Fell drunk into a campfire. I don't know.
I'm
There,
sure somebody was just making
there
fun of
was
him and saying he had a
burning
little
and there
wiener.
was surgery. That's what I heard. And
There is a picture
Okay.
No.
of.
I've heard
There's a
of this
picture
picture.
that shows him. That shows it.
Ew.
He crashed.
Josh Abrams.
Yes, and I seen it and I don't want to see it again.
That's gross.
It's a stubble.
Yeah, I heard it looked like a
No,
dick
no,
tag.
no, no. You guys saw the stubble. There is a picture of him laying on the bed on his back, and it's not a stubble. It's fully standing proud.
Ew.
With it, with it fully standing proud, you can see.
Hey, Grim, I see you.
You can see half of it. You can see that it has been a victim of a burn.
Okay.
Well, when somebody does what he has done, he deserves all the wiener damage he gets.
And then
Well,
now don't say that. This is you wouldn't say that nowhere. No, be
Yeah,
serious. You can
I'm a
also see
survivor of
that the
sexual
top
violence.
of
I
it.
will say that every day for the rest of my life. He
You
got
can
what he
also
deserved.
So
well.
did he
I don't
really
see that.
beat that girl?
I don't see that now. Just well,
Um,
now wait a minute. Let me finish, and then there might be more to that. You what you're getting ready to say. Then you can see the top of it is
are you looking at it right now?
no, but I'm trying to be
she's
polite on how I say it.
visualizing.
I'm trying to be polite on. No,
Well,
I got
say
the
it.
picture
Oh
and
no,
Say it.
deleted
honey,
it
just
immediately.
say it.
Medical.
I'm
Say it
trying to be
medical.
polite on how I say it.
Say it medically.
He has a teeny weenie.
Oh no, not even close. Um, it's the top of it's twisted, like they had
The
trouble,
glands. That's called the glands. Okay.
maybe putting the skin back together good.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's like they sort of wrapped it around when they put the skin back together.
Now, are we talking like
Wh- Why
skin
are
that
we talking
some
about a
people
dude's
have circumcised, or are we
penis?
talking about the actual
The
top of
head,
it?
the head of it
Okay,
doesn't
that's the
look like a
glands.
normal one would. It's just
We
wrapped
Okay.
around different.
Okay.
How come it's always my panel we talk about men's genitals?
Because
Now,
Cindy's here. That's why.
Cindy, no
I
more.
brought it up, Cindy.
because
I just,
Grim asked me.
yeah,
Bad Grim.
I know. What's just something I heard? You know, I haven't seen it. I don't know. I don't go looking at. I could care less if he's on porn. I'm not going to look it up. I'm really not.
I
It's just
mean,
not.
yeah,
But
I,
you can tell it's very easily that it's been burnt.
That
Now,
just
in the
hurts.
event,
That
I'm
just
no
kind of
doctor.
hurts. Uh-huh.
You can just easily tell it's been burnt. If you've ever done any kind of work around burn victims, it's easily a
Yes.
burn.
Well, I've got burns on me, but not
Tony.
It's
there.
easily a burn.
Tony.
I don't want to
But
burn
if he was
there.
involved in
I
any
don't
kind
want
of
the picture in my
oh,
head.
altercation,
Cindy, for what? Why would you do this to us?
Cindy,
if okay,
no more.
nobody, if he was in any involved an altercation,
Cindy, no
the
more.
first place a woman would throw something is
No.
where
No. Stop.
Oh man, that's just.
Cindy,
nobody knows
Hey,
what I'm talking about.
Golden.
Yeah, yeah.
If a woman was trying to, if he was trying to get a woman, if she got something hot, that would be the first place she'd throw it.
Cindy, behave.
Oh yeah, we don't need boiling, burning. No, we don't
Yeah,
want
Oh,
to hear
are
come on.
you
about that.
guys okay? Is your wiener's in pain now?
Go live.
Or maybe he
Get
just
Cindy
spilled a
under
cup of
control.
coffee. Maybe he just spilled a cup of coffee, and that's all it was.
It could
Jesus
have been
Christ.
that. It could have been a spilled cup of coffee. It could have been a car wreck, or it could have been
Right.
some girl
Could have
laid
been
it.
a
Could have been karma.
flamethrower on Iwo Jima. I
Could
mean,
have been karma. That's it, no
yeah.
lady. It could have been karma.
Could have been
Okay,
karma.
ladies, behave.
Hi,
No,
Wendy, or Swedish
Oh,
sugar.
I'm not against all men. I'm not against all men at all. Just men and women who do certain things that there's no forgiveness for.
Oh God, that was bad.
I think it
That
was
was
golden,
bad.
and I'm gonna say it was
Oh
golden, and she could tell me if it wasn't her. Is
no.
she? I think it was golden. Wanted to know why it was. Okay, Noli, I'm just talking to you. if he was laying flat on his back,
No, no,
Oh
no.
no
Stop,
he
no
stop,
was
stop,
no no
100%
Cindy, Cindy,
Oh
Cindy,
my
no
God.
standing
no
straight up.
Cindy, behave.
Really?
no
Like,
no.
Oh my
See,
goodness,
Behave.
Sweet
man.
as Sugar made a joke.
Yeah, I couldn't even
She
pretend to
said,
know.
"This conversation has taken a twist, literally." So
Like this,
that's why I
like,
was saying, "Boo, bad. That was bad." See, I was talking about the joke aspect, not actually thinking about
hey, Grim, do you got any more questions you want to ask?
Cindy
No,
just
I was
loves
just
to keep saying
That's what I
you just
heard.
gotta see it standing up there. It's burn up there though. Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
Cindy,
You
behave.
asked if it was burnt.
I just asked if anybody had heard that rumor because that's what I heard.
Grim, no
Yes.
more.
Okay. I won't ask about any rumors anymore.
Okay.
Especially about that part.
Yeah. There you go. Sweet as Sugar's got the knife out now. She's gonna be Lorena. See, that doesn't bother me as bad because everybody's heard about that. But other stuff is burning and that kind of thing, no, I'm sorry.
Okay, now
Wait a minute,
back.
wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. You're okay with talking about,
Cutting it off? Yeah.
but
Not burning it, right?
Right.
like
Normally,
burn is just a step too far. Is that what you're saying?
I don't like being
I mean, how
burned.
many steps
Burned
too far is
hurts.
burning it?
Okay. Chopping it off, you usually bleed out pretty quick. Or you can. So you'd be dead anyway. There's some pretty big blood vessels. Okay.
Have you
So
ever seen hard candy?
no,
Oh my
Oh my god,
word.
look it up.
no.
Hey, Toby,
It's the
why
best
are we
revenge movie
fixated
ever.
on, the men's genitals?
Okay. I think
Oh,
I'd just take a burn before I take cutting it off.
oh no! I'd take cutting it off before I took a burn. So hopefully I'd die when they cut it off.
I mean,
And
if I
then
could still use it, I'd rather take a burn.
Right?
I
Do
You
you
mean,
know
can
how
still
sensitive
use
burnt
it.
skin is? Oh my god, it's so painful.
You can still use it. You
But
just
hey,
what
have to have a
about
little
It
bit
could have been. It
of
could have been just.
what
hey,
about
sweet as sugar, how
knowing
you
not
been?
knowing I could never use it again is even more painful. I'm sure.
Um, sweet as sugar, how you doing? I have to talk about something else. So I just can't do it. Hey, sweet as sugar, how you doing?
Now, back to my question. I think
Yeah.
she'd whoop his ass, so I don't know how he whooped her ass.
I think a certain lady whooped his ass, and he got pissed and waited till she went to sleep and he was being a total dick and decided to take his vengeance back out the wrong way.
Who beat him up? Or who are you talking about?
Hey,
His
Bama,
new one
what makes you think he wouldn't have done it to her right away?
or the new one or the old
You
one?
seen the size difference?
I haven't seen the new one, so
Cindy, email him the picture so he can get
no,
the visual. We
no.
don't need it.
Ah,
I've seen worse, trust me, but um,
I deleted
yeah,
it. The minute I looked at it, I deleted it.
Grim, I
Anybody
have your
that
phone number. I'm sending you a bunch of wiener pictures just to fucking get under your skin.
no.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
I've been asking all kinds of
anybody that
burnt
has
women.
wiener
a
picture.
picture of anybody that
Linda, hello, Linda. Linda,
anybody
she's heard me
anybody
say
that
this
has a
before.
picture of Joshua's tally, send it to Grim.
No, don't.
He wants
Um,
all the
but
pictures.
you women, I've mentioned this to Joan. I've mentioned it to several women in our community. Okay, I think that one of you, this would be hilarious. One of you women need to start saving all of your unsolicited pee pics or
Oh,
unsolicited. I can't say that
I
right.
give those to everybody in the person's friends list.
And
And they don't
and
send them
make
no more.
and make a coffee table book out of them. Like lots of them. I think that would be the most hilarious thing I've ever seen.
That would
And
be fun.
just a book for Grim, right?
I feel like
No, for everybody. I
you have
don't
a really
really
good
want to
idea
look
that
at.
I can make some money off of, and I appreciate it. Send me your wiener pictures.
I
Hey,
don't necessarily like looking at wiener pictures,
Grim,
but I think that would be hilarious, guys.
That
If you
Grim,
book would
send,
make me money. I know it would.
Grim.
yes,
Are you coming out of the closet?
no, no.
Grim,
I,
can you say wiener or dick?
I could
You
say
said pee
penis,
pee.
cock. Yeah,
Wiener.
I call them pee pics. I think that because I think it's
Well,
funny.
Teresa Richard has them all you have to do is ask Teresa for
I'm a
them.
child, so I don't.
I don't want them. I want a woman to do this because I think it would be hilarious.
Well, just tell Teresa to make a book. She's got
No,
them all.
I'm doing it. I want to make dollars. I'm poor white trash over here. Come on.
Well,
Well, then you just ask Teresa for a copy of her pictures.
just start saving up all
I
the
don't.
PP pics you get, and
I only get
because
Cause
like
she,
two a year now because I post
I
them. Like
think
I repost them on people's. Well, but I have one, but it's only reason I still have it is because I don't. It's got to be Photoshop. It has to be.
well, your mom, YM, your mom, she's the one who sent me the picture of Abrams.
That's like a your mama joke, but it's
yes,
real.
Linda. We were talking about. I brought it up, so
we're
you can
talking
shoot
about
me.
cocks yet again.
Yeah, I just
Gators.
had heard this rumor and asked if anybody else had heard the rumor of Josh Abrams.
And usually
Yeah,
it's
he
the
Okay,
brings up
and
Josh Abrams' dick and then doesn't want to talk about it.
well, I
u-
just
and
asked if I
usually
heard
it's
the rumor.
and usually it's the women that bring up the cock pics. This time
Well,
I
it's
never bring
I'm
up
it's a
not.
penis.
guy.
I bring
Grim,
up
Yeah.
who was
dicks and boobies only.
Grim? Who was you
Well,
talking to Abrams' dick with?
I'm not going to reveal my sources.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. It was
Okay.
a female. I just thought that was kind of if if you have physical problems,
Oh, so you don't
why
want to
would
know he's a
you
piece of shit.
make a video of it? It would be my thing.
It was a
AFA.
I
plain
just
picture, and if it's what a man lives with, it's what a man lives with. He was high and proud.
okay.
Like if I'm gonna have a wiener coffee table book, I need a meat curtain coffee table book too. I mean, it's only fair.
Oy, 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 oy.
Oh man.
See what you
I
got
think
going, Grim?
it's very
You
weird
guys started
that
this shit.
men send women without being asked, unsolicited, okay, and they send them pics of their genitalia. Okay, because if you know anything about women,
We went from PP pics to genitalia pics.
I'm trying to be nice. Okay,
First time ever.
I can talk like a sailor. Okay, but
No,
or
you
a
can't.
marine or what?
I said no, you
Fuck, I
can't.
can't. Yeah, I can. Many Marines as friends and Navy people in my family. Anyway,
Do 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 do
yeah,
do.
and Army Air Corps. Um, Nobody recent in the Air Force that I
Cindy,
know
check
of.
your email.
But my dad was in the Army and National Guard, so closest relative was in the Army. Um, but he didn't do anything or go anywhere except West Point. So, um, but I women don't. They're not visual and physical type beings. It's more emotional, and why guys send them these pictures, I think, is hilarious.
Hey, Golden Eyes, could you please come up on panel?
He's trying to get to change the subject. Golden likes
Anything,
to Golden likes to talk about dicks too.
Okay.
any, anything else but penis or vagina?
Well, how
Damn.
about mammary glands? Now, there's something we can all enjoy.
Talk about what?
mammary
I tell you guys
glands,
all about the pucker string.
otherwise
My grandpa
known
told me
as
about it once when he
tits.
was drunk one night.
Big women's tits, mammary glands. Mm-mm.
Talking about what is that?
They're
I don't know what
mammary
that.
glands.
Boobies.
They
I don't have any of those.
produce
You can't talk
milk.
about those. You
They
can't talk about those.
produce
You'll make me
milk.
uncomfortable.
Why
Oh,
did you lose them?
I don't have any of those.
Did you have a double mastectomy?
but
Yes,
you
I
still
did.
like them, right?
I'm
AFA got
sorry to hear
some.
that. I'm
So if you
sorry to
talk
hear
about
that.
those, you'll make me uncomfortable.
No,
Okay.
right on fucking saliva. But boobies are still awesome.
Cindy, you not gonna brag on how big AFA's titties are and poking out there? They might be burnt too.
Mhm.
I'm just
he,
playing, Cindy. I love you. Don't be mean.
he does have some tits on him, doesn't he? Anyway,
Oh,
No, I'm not.
I bet you they were great when they had them, huh?
Cindy, you could at least smile or laugh, something.
No, but mine were huge when I had them.
See, I told you. Fucking awesome.
No, but sometimes some people's comments irritate me because they. Oh yeah, I got that email. They irritate me because I hope they don't make men not understand that men can get breast cancer.
Yes,
yes,
they can.
yes, they can.
And they
hey,
do.
I
They
could
do all
be
the time.
up here.
Now, this was long ago, but my mother they thought she might have to have a mastectomy, a single. And you would not believe the company. There was a company that came out and they basically measured and did this is all before silicone breast implants were legal and all that kind of stuff. They came out and they actually made you a plastic one. So you could put it in your bra and it would look like the original.
I have one of those.
You would not believe the company that came to do it. And I remember this, I was a teenager, or maybe just before teenager. Was, believe it or not, the Barbie division of Hasbro. I kid you not. True story.
Come on up. You
They were
might
going to
work
make my mom but it turned out she didn't need it. But
and penises.
Now, if
she always probably wanted one of those because, well, I'll just be quiet. My mom talked about my father and
if
his
I
needs
had
quite a lot.
listened to the doctor, I would have been in trouble because they was going to take one side, and they said if I wanted them to, just for leveling purposes, they would go ahead and take the other side, but I didn't need them to. And had I listened to them and only taken the one side, I'd be in big trouble because I actually had more cancer in the side that they said I didn't than in the side they were going to take.
Yeah, doctors don't know much. I've learned. But they're never the same anyway. I mean, they're not like identical. They're differences. But now you can have them identical. I mean, with the silicone and stuff. But back then they were telling my mom, you got to do one, then you got to do the other, and they're different sizes sometimes, and different this and that and shapes, and they went through the whole thing. And since I was a young boy, I thought this was fascinating, learning about tits this way. So I made sure I was watching all the time.
Things are so advanced now, you can have your implants put in when they take your boobs off.
Yeah, I've heard
It's
of
not
that.
recommended
Right.
if you have very much cancer because they have to do so much removal. But if it's not much cancer, you can have your implants put in immediately.
I don't know if I'd want to have that, but you know, that would just be me. I think I'd want to heal up a little bit. I don't know. I've had enough surgery. I don't. I don't. That seems to me to be a lot all at once. But I don't like anything. Anything's too much at once for me anymore.
For my cancer surgery, I had 5 surgeries in a year and a half.
Wow. That's sorry you had to go through that. I am. I mean,
I'm glad you're
you
still here,
know,
and I'm glad that you went ahead and elected to do both sides, because had you not, you wouldn't be here right now.
That's
you
right.
know,
I'd been in trouble. I'd been in big trouble.
a lot
So
of women that
smart
aren't
thinking.
here because of that. A lot of women aren't here
Yep.
because back then.
My birth, my my actual birthday is March 2nd. My new birthday for my cancer is March 17th.
Oh, that's hilarious.
My birthday, that's the day I became cancer free, is March 17th.
You're just a few days before my birthday for your original birthday, and then you're a few days after my partner's birthday
Hmm.
for your cancer-free birthday. How many years you got?
I was just past the 7 years.
Oh, so it's
Congratulations.
still pretty fresh in your. Yeah, I could see
Yeah,
where talking
congratulations.
boobs would get you kind of like feeling self-conscious maybe and like sad.
It just, I'm fine. It just depends on
Your frame of mind and what the conversation is.
no, it just depends on how things are going in general. It just depends on how I'm 90% of the time I'm fine. Just depends on how things are going in general. It's the worst if I've been shopping sometimes. Shopping for women's clothes are made for boobs.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
This should put another section in, and maybe for women that don't have the breast to fill the dress out or something.
Yeah, my sister had breast cancer and hers has been 11, no, hers has been 12 years. And she wore t-shirts for the last 12 years because she, uh, she just won't even attempt to find nothing else. Now, I have attempted to find other things. Um, I've had small implants put in because of something that happened during my operation, but nothing that you could tell there's boobs, just a small implant um, for other reasons. But I have found feminine looking blouses. I could not look like a t-shirt person all the time. But my sister, she's wore t-shirts every day.
Oh, leave me out, Linda. I see how it is.
I have to look like a girl. I have to.
Well, it feels good to look like a girl. I like to look like a girl. It feels nice.
Yeah, I have to be a girl.
Mm, I couldn't be a
I'm not
girl.
saying t-shirts are bad. Don't get me wrong, but I have to. I have to look like a girl.
I
I
prefer.
have daughters. I
I used to
couldn't
prefer
do
the
it.
same thing.
I could not do it.
Yeah, you could. It's fun. Trust me, it is
Oh
fun.
no, my oldest daughter. When I was raising her, I mean, I wanted to kill so many people. Um, just the crudeness, the vulgarity, the and she's 38 now, and I still feel that way. She's been married a couple times, has a bunch of kids, and I still, it's like, how can you put up with these guys? I mean, really? Come on. Sometimes they're just really sick bastards. They really are. Different,
Yeah.
Bama.
Because
different,
you know what?
different ways of
You
being
need to
raised. I
understand, we
mean,
do not need to train our girls how to not be attacked or how to not be attractive or how to not draw that kind of attention, because there's nothing wrong with our daughters. It's the fucking men who think that way. That's what is wrong.
Oh no! Now wait! You back up. Our daughter should be attractive and should be gorgeous, but they should also not walk around like they're um how
Are
should
you
I
trying
put
to say
this?
that if they walk around like that, they're asking to be raped? Because I don't
No,
think so.
no.
No.
I'm not saying to walk around asking to be raped. They should not walking around um
Sorry, I have a strong opinion on that. I didn't mean to sound so nasty.
no, I've been raped. So I know
So you feel me. You feel me.
no, no. It's you can't put rape
Rape isn't about sex, really. It's about power.
um
But
It's
for how
about
many
both,
generations have men used that as an excuse on why they did what they did to a woman because of how they were dressed? And
Yeah, but that's crap.
but also
that's
if
a
the
that's
chick
a
if the
that's a
chick's walking
coward excuse. That's a
Mm-hmm.
bullshit pussy excuse right there.
that's called
but
passing the buck and blaming somebody for your fucking actions.
that's true. But also some of these chicks when I can see their butt cheeks, literally see their butt cheeks.
So
Yeah, I
doesn't
don't
mean
think
I can
that for me
have
that does
sex
not
with
matter.
her.
She could be walking
What
down the
about
street naked if it's legal, and
She
nobody
could be
should ever
walking
think
down the
about
street
even
butt
fucking.
naked. That doesn't mean that I'm
right?
allowed to have sex with her.
Exactly, exactly.
I can control myself, okay? Me. I'm the one that controls me. Okay? Now all these guys say, "Oh god, look at what she was wearing. I went crazy and just
She was
had to."
asking for it.
No. No. No, I'm sorry. You can't control yourself. Okay? Just cuz some woman's okay, what if she's okay, and I had this happen. Had an uncle, crazy as a shithouse rat, okay? Legally insane for many years, was institutionalized for many years. Paranoid schizophrenic textbook. Okay, and I went to visit him one time because he was locked up. And I went in, and this woman, really good looking woman, came up to me, and man, I was a young guy too, and she was, oh man, she was on me like flies on shit. Okay, and I was like, damn. It's my lucky day. And then my uncle comes up and says, "Oh, I see you met, Jane or whatever her name was." Yeah, yeah. She's in here. She's an actual patient. She thinks she's an nymphomaniac. She's not really, but that's what she pretends
Oh
to be. Um, okay, so if she was outside, okay, and she's mentally ill, does that give me? Oh man, she was coming on to me like flies on shit. I I had to rape
You're a
her.
decent human being. You're not
Okay,
getting the
I'm
point. You're a decent
still.
human being. There's
Yeah,
people
but
out there who
that
okay,
doesn't give
I'm quiet.
it doesn't give a man permission to take advantage of somebody like that. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
You know
It
what,
it
Cindy?
don't.
Men that rape are gonna rape a woman even if she's dressed in, you know, a jumpsuit.
Yep, bib overalls,
They just using
and
that as
clod
an
hoppers.
excuse. But I know what you're saying, Cindy. That's just like a stigma, though.
I don't buy that. I don't. A woman can be butt naked, the sexiest things in sliced bread. That don't mean and be butt naked in front of me and coming on me like flies on shit. That doesn't mean that I have the right to do something against her will. If she says no, that's no. Now I'm gonna be pissed. After all that, I am. I'm gonna be real fucking pissed. But no's no. That's just. I'm sorry.
no
That's the way
means
it
no in
is.
any language.
You know. And guys that don't
Hey,
get
old
that,
man.
they're making excuses.
Yeah, there is no excuse. There is not one.
Yeah.
There's not
uh,
one.
I'm sorry. I draw the line with that. And maybe it's because you know stuff's happened in my life. I people that I mean, most of the people around here know me, Cindy. I can give you the website. You can go read all about it. But this little girl was that I knew when she was alive. In fact, I
Oh
played
yeah,
Barbies with her. and was raped and murdered and all this kind of stuff. I'm sorry, sexual crimes and crimes against children, don't buy it. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't buy it. There's no excuse for it, especially against a child, especially.
They
No
fool
way.
with when they fool with a kid, they'll chop their pecker off, dude. Or put a bullet.
No, put a
That would
bullet
be
in their
an
head.
awesome new like
Bullet in their head.
punishment for that. But it would have to be like seriously proven because the idea of somebody innocent being thrown in
Right,
prison and having their life ruined because of false accusations as well that are truly false.
right.
Um, that's fucking fucked too. That's just as fucked.
I will agree with that.
It
But
would
in
have to
this
be
in this
DNA
case,
found in the alleged child or something. The alleged victim from the said perpetrator, and
well, this perpetrator, how they originally caught him is they made him take his clothes off. He was the babysitter. He was a 16-year-old boy.
Oh,
And a 5-year-old girl was missing, and her 3-year-old brother had tried to be raped, but his anus was too small for the
man,
guy to get it inside, okay? And how they caught him is they made him disrobe and his underwear was soaked in her blood. He didn't actually have sex with her. That's why he wasn't charged with a sex crime. He stabbed her 19 times and he had sex and ejaculated in one of her wounds.
oh my
oh
god.
And
god,
then he shot her in the head.
still
Okay,
that's
he's in
that's death
prison right
penalty.
now. He's in prison right now. He's still alive. And if they ever let him out, I will kill him and
Uh,
I will go to prison and I will stay the rest of my life happily. Okay.
People like that need to
But
hide.
then he even admitted to it and bragged about it.
What the fuck?
Okay. There is no question that this guy was, you know, um, guilty
The
or
worst
not.
of the worst.
He is. And
Like if somebody like him needed to be tortured first, Grim.
well,
I'm sorry,
they
I
said,
don't believe in all beating on humans and being mean to humans, but
I don't
you
either. I
do
want
that
him
to
dead.
children or old folks that are
I just
defenseless,
I just want him dead.
you deserve it.
Um, now anybody that's ever raised animals, like a lot of animals. Okay, think of a old rancher, okay, cattle rancher. There are things in that herd that you call a cull, cull,
Yep.
and what that means, it is so inferior in its temperament, or in its genetics, or in its diseases that it cannot be around the rest of the herd because it is so nasty that it will harm the rest of the herd. So you do what's called a cull and you get rid of it, you destroy it, you kill it because you don't want it
You don't
breeding
want
with
it breeding
anything.
with you don't want it breeding with your females. Yeah. That bloodline needs to get cut off.
He crashed out. Mammy 69 must be calling him again. All right. Well, I'm gonna go over to Drama Dome, so I'm gonna close this down.
Oh, is there something going on over there?
I don't know.
Well, I love you. I'll see you over there. I fucking ain't got nothing to do.
All right.
All right,
See
everybody.
y'all. See
See y'all
y'all over
later.
there. Have a
Bye-bye.
good one, Tone.
Later.
See you in a bit, Cindy. You troublemaker.